You are now watching Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Here are the headlines. The government submitted a draft law on science, technology and innovation, proposing major incentives, including exemption from administrative or civil liability. The Prime Minister issued an official dispatch urging ministries and localities to prioritize cutting and simplifying administrative procedures. Cần Thö's industrial production grew steadily in April 2025, with a 10.47% year-on-year rise. Top news today. The government has submitted a draft law on science, technology and innovation to the National Assembly during its 9th session, proposing substantial incentives. Notably, researchers and technology developers who adhere to procedures would be exempt from administrative or civil liability for state damages. The revised draft law on science, technology and innovation, now comprising 8 chapters and 83 articles, an increase of 2 due to innovation content, proposes significant shifts in research management. A central change grants research organizations greater autonomy over their operations, structure and finances, with the state focusing on overarching goals, results and outcomes. This move aims to accelerate research by prioritizing effectiveness over rigid procedures. Notably, the draft law also proposes shielding research institutions from civil liability and unsuccessful projects, a measure the government believes will foster innovation by encouraging risk-taking. This protection, however, is framed not as a reduction in accountability, but as a means to cultivate a more adaptable environment for scientific advancement and breakthroughs. Concurrently, the National Assembly also reviewed amendments to the law on product and goods quality and discussed a revised report on the draft law on teachers. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has issued official dispatch number 56 on May 4, 2025, directing ministry, branches and localities to prioritize reducing and simplifying administrative procedures as outlined in Government Resolution number 66 of March 26, 2025. To ensure the success of Resolution 66, which targets a 30% cut in administrative burdens, processing times and compliance costs, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has urgently directed all ministries, heads of ministerial level agencies, and provincial leaders to take immediate action. Key objectives include abolishing at least 30% of investment and business conditions, achieving a 30% reduction in administrative procedure processing time and cost, and decentralizing administrative decision-making. Furthermore, ministry and localities are required to restructure workflows and fully integrate all public services onto the National Public Service Portal by June 2025 for efficient, paperless and seamless operations. They must also implement administrative procedures across provincial boundaries with full implementation targeted by the end of 2025. Public feedback on proposed amendments and supplement to several articles of the 2013 Constitution will be gathered starting May 6 for a 30-day period. The National Assembly is expected to pass the resolution amending the 2013 Constitution before June 30, with an effective date of July 1, 2025. This will allow approximately 1.5 months to finalize the arrangement and merger of commune-level local government apparatus, conduct party congresses at all levels leading up to the 14th National Party Congress, and elect deputies for the 16th National Assembly and People's Council for the 2026-2031 term. National Assembly Chairman Thành stressed that these amendments aim to ensure the seamless operation of local governments during the planned consolidation of provincial and commune-level administrative units. The constitutional amendments focus on 2 key areas: the Vietnam Fatherland Front and social political organization, and provisions in Chapter 9 to implement the 2-tier government model. These revisions are specifically designed to guarantee uninterrupted local government operations in line with the administrative unit merger roadmap. The National Assembly 9th session, taking place in May and June, is considering the government's proposed law on organization of local government amended. It passed as planned The amended law will come into force on July 1st. Upon this law taking effect on July 1st, local government will transition to a two-tier system, provincial and communal, eliminating the district level. Consequently, the People's Council, their agencies and People's Committees, their chairpersons, and specialized agencies of district level units, including district, urban districts, provincial cities, cities under centrally-run cities and towns, will cease their duties, powers, and activities from the same date. According to Article 54 of the draft law, these individuals and units will then operate solely for a 15-day period until July 15 to complete the handover of work, records, documents, finances, budget, headquarters, assets, and related facilities to the appropriate successor bodies. The Cần Thơ City Statistics Office has observed that industrial production activities maintain a positive growth trajectory in April of 2025. Cần Thö's Industrial Production Index for April is estimated to have risen by 0.97% month-on-month and 10.47% year-on-year. Over the first 4 months of 2025, the index saw an 8.75% increase compared to the same period in 2024. This growth was primarily driven by a 10.17% surge in processing and manufacturing, and a 2.23% rise in electricity production and distribution. Conversely, water supply, waste and wastewater management, and treatment activities experienced a 1.08% decline. Key industrial products showing significant growth in the first 4 months include iron and steel, over threefold increase due to new contracts, and frozen shrimp, up 75.35%. However, some sectors contracted, with rice milling down by 2.53%, cement by 3.5%, frozen fillets by 13.75%, and bird nests and other nutritious drinks by 76.56%. Aiming to elevate the value of signature products, especially local OCOP offerings, Cần Thơ City's relevant authorities are assisting numerous production establishments and cooperatives to engage in trade promotion initiative and boost their product visibility and branding. In early 2025, the Cần Thơ City Cooperative Union collaborated with relevant cities departments to support cooperatives and OCOP products producers in trade promotion activities, product showcasing, partner acquisition and market expansions for goods and agricultural products. Notably, in March 2025, the city sponsored 6 exemplary cooperative and OCOP producers to participate in the trade promotion fair for the collective economic sector cooperatives in 2025 in Bạc Liêu province. Furthermore, they organized participation for OCOP and safety certified cooperatives and production facilities in conferences and trade promotion fairs both within and outside the city. These efforts have facilitated connections for facilities, cooperatives, and OCOP entities with numerous businesses, gradually enhancing production investment quality and increasing the added value of local OCOP products. To proactively ensure traffic safety during the upcoming rainy and stormy season, the Cần Thơ City Police Traffic Department has launched a campaign inspecting passengers and cargo transport on the Hậu and Cần Thơ rivers. These 2 river routes feature approximately 20 ferry piers encompassing tourist and large cross-river passenger terminals. To ensure operational safety, traffic police teams have been deployed to systematically inspect each pier and ferry landing for technical safety equipment, registration documents, life-saving and firefighting gear, and adherence to passengers and seating regulations. Furthermore, officers are reminding pier owners, captains, and pilots to suspend operation during rain and thunderstorms and to maintain backup vehicles at the piers. The Ministry of Labour, War, Invalids and Social Affairs previously issued a document announcing the 2025 holidays for cadres, civil servants, public employees and workers, including the Lunar New Year, National Day, National Reunification Day, and May Day. Accordingly, Caterers, civil servants, and public employees will observe a 4-day National Day holiday in 2025, from Saturday, August 30 to Tuesday, September 2nd. This includes 2 official National Day holidays and 2 weekend days. For other employees not in these categories, employers will determine their National Day holiday, consisting of Tuesday, September 2nd, and 1 additional day, either Monday, September 1st, or Wednesday, September 3rd. Employers are required to notify these employees of their chosen National Day holiday option for 2025 at least 30 days in advance. The Ministry of Home Affairs encourages employers to align their employees' National Day leave with the schedule for civil servants and public employees. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.